Would You Rather is a Netflix movie that I have passed by so many times. It wasn't until someone finally gave me the nudge and said, you know what, this is better than the poster portrays, you should check it out. Because the poster makes it look like another one of these torture porn type movies, the things that are prevalent in the 2000s after like Hostel and those kind of movies that just became old hat. And it's never really something that I've been that interested in. Still, with enough pushes, I finally gave this a shot, and straight away I was over the moon to find out that Jeffrey Combs was in this movie. He plays Lambrick, a sort of larger than life, very esoteric, very wealthy man who is willing to help other people in a way. And the person he's willing to help this time is Iris, this young person he meets whose brother has developed a disease, who she has had to give up her job, come back home to help look after her brother. There's no parents involved and they're just trying to make ends meet. She's trying to get a job, she's had to give up in her studies. The brother feels a little bit disillusioned because he feels as if he's robbing his sister of her life. And she's given this opportunity. She can go to a dinner party with the Lambricks and several other people, take part in a game, and if she wins this little dinner party game, she'll be able to financially support herself, she'll have more money than she needs, and she'll get her brother put up higher on the donor list so that he can get what he needs to survive as well. So you have this dinner party with Lambrick there and his son and a host of servants who are there to help the night go smoothly, and then you have these 7 other contestants as well as Iris, and they're all in similar circumstances. They all need something. Their life is taking a downturn, and this is an opportunity, the 1 in a million chance to try and get what they need to survive, to make it through the rest of their life. Unfortunately, Lambrick has a rather sadistic way of doing this. He plays the game Would You Rather, a game that we've all probably played at some point or another. You know, would you rather do a horrible thing, or B, an equally horrible thing, and forcing people to choose. And in this case, it turns out to be things that are going to hurt people, that could kill people, maim people. It starts off easy-ish and gets progressively more torturous as the movie goes on. I mean, it starts off with, would you rather electrocute yourself, or would you rather electrocute the person next to you? And then it just kind of moves on. But through all these early tests, you get a little bit of an insight into these characters. We've met the characters here and we know roughly what they're all about, but when you actually see them put in a situation where they have to choose between hurting themselves and somebody else, you get even more a facet of them to learn out what they are willing to do to try and get through this competition. Some people don't want to do it, some people do, but they are stuck there and they're having to take part in this. And the movie does do several things by kind of giving you one antagonistic member of the group who is willing to hurt everybody to try and get through this alive. You have our hero, our heroine, you have other people on the table that all seem to be genuinely nice people that just want to make it through the night without harming anybody else, or people who are going to self-sacrifice themselves so that other people don't get the pain that they're getting. I had a lot of fun with Would You Rather. I found it was rather interesting. I liked the character of Iris. I liked some of the other characters around about the table. And for a low budget movie that is contained in one room, this gave it a really nice conceit behind it that really kept me interested in the movie and wanting to see what was going to happen next. And one of the best things about it, for somebody that's not really a great fan of that, seeing people hurt themselves for the sake of it, it never really shows you the overly graphic stuff. It gives you a hint about what's going to happen and kind of cuts away from it and gives you reaction shots, which for me adds way more terror and shock to these kinds of movies, because your imagination fills in the blanks and your imagination is always going to be worse. I think Would You Rather is a terrific horror movie. I had a lot of fun with it. It's something I would probably go back to again. It's a quick 90 minutes with some interesting characters, some interesting scenarios, and something that is a little bit different than the norm. I gave Would You Rather 3.5 out of 5. It's something I can really suggest if you're into horror movies or you're just looking for something that's an easy watch. This will do you. It's on Netflix UK right now, and I'd love to know your thoughts on the movie. Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.